it's September 2nd. I cannot believe we're already in September. So right now I'm going to the grocery store and I get so many questions on what to buy at the grocery store. Everybody has their own opinions and different things that they eat and that they're allergic to and that they don't like. This is just my life, and definitely feel free to live your lifestyle and do what you want to do. But people ask me about my grocery list, so I'm going to share it with you for those who are interested. Whenever I go grocery shopping for my family. Typically I do the grocery shopping because I like to do the grocery shopping, and that way I can just pick up whatever, you know, like my mom wants from the grocery store. When you're going to the grocery store, always go through your refrigerator first and really go through the food and see like what you have and what you need, and that way you're not wasting food. So, but typically I go into the fridge and I check what we need and what we're low on. First, I write down the veggies that we need. So depending on where you like to shop for your food and your produce and everything like that, you can go to like farmers markets and stuff, which we do, but there are certain things that we will just buy from like Trader Joe's if we run out of, or it's just more convenient, or we didn't have time to go to the market, if you know what I mean. I keep saying market, but it's the farmers market. Broccoli we need, and then carrots and avocados, and then Brussels sprouts because I love making Brussels sprouts. And then I'll put down the fruit. Our family loves peaches, so peaches. So then I'll write down my protein that you want. So, you know, plant-based protein, which is like beans and quinoa and stuff like that, which we just bought some quinoa from Trader Joe's. On there I'll have like the tuna and the eggs and just like chicken breasts, which we can make in those little quinoa bowls, which I absolutely love, which I showed you how to make them on my vlogs. And then I'll write down the extra things that we need, which in this case is almond milk. So we always need more almond milk. We go through almond milk so quickly, and so oftentimes I'll buy frozen fruit from the grocery store, especially Trader Joe's, because my little sister makes smoothies with the frozen fruit. Definitely don't want to forget your frozen fruit when you go to the grocery store, because you cannot buy that at a farmer's market. At least you can at mine. Trader Joe's will not let me film in there anymore, as you guys probably saw, but when I get home I'll do a haul. So let's go. So I just got back from the grocery store and I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So they ran out of almond milk, unfortunately, so I didn't get to get any almond milk. I'm kind of sad because that's my fave, but it's okay. First of all, I grabbed some broccoli because I absolutely love steaming and roasting broccoli. It's delicious. And then, of course, I had to get my avocados, obviously. They had white nectarines, so I picked those up. And then we just have some cage-free brown eggs. Also grabbed some organic sweet bread and butter pickles. And then I grabbed some plums. These actually looked really good, and I was like, yes, please. My family likes this Black Forest bacon, so that's the one that we get. Also, their figs looked really good, and I believe it's fig season right now, so they literally look amazing, so I got those. Actually, I wanted to pick up some green tea this time. I was kind of craving some green tea, and I haven't had it in a while, and it just sounded really good, so I picked that up. I got some Brussels sprouts as well. These are great. It was my mistake. These are the nectarines. I got white peaches and then white nectarines. Also picked up some more organic carrots. And then my mom really likes these electrolyte waters, so I got her some of those, as well as I picked up some pizza sauce, which is kind of weird, but we have gluten-free bagels, and I literally was like, oh my gosh, I want to make one of those baby pizza things, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that I decided to do that, but it popped into my mind and I was like, yes, I'm gonna do that. So I got that. And then they have my favorite watermelon ever. I don't normally buy it like this because it's kind of expensive, but I was really wanting some fresh watermelon, so I picked these up. They're delicious. Also got some of the skipjack tuna, which is my favorite tuna from Trader Joe's. And then my mom asked me to get some cooked shrimp. This is frozen cooked shrimp. And then at Trader Joe's, they are selling organic coconuts right now, which is pretty cool to me. I also picked up some flowers because Trader Joe's has beautiful, inexpensive flowers. So I'm gonna put some of these on the table, and that is my grocery haul. Hi guys, I feel like this angle is super weird, but you know what? Right now I wanted to talk to you guys about 5 reasons why you should work out. And I've been thinking about these reasons lately because I myself have not wanted to work out lately, and I'm going to explain why and then tell you 5 reasons why you should work out. Reason number 1, you should work out because you want to work out. I think that a lot of people have this misconception of working out as like this really hard thing that's like super difficult and you have to get like freakishly sweaty and it's really annoying and really hard and you don't really want to do it, but you just have to check it off your to-do list. And I just want to say that I feel like that is a terrible way to view working out. You should genuinely work out because you want to do it. So even when I don't feel like working out, there are some days where I'm just tired and I just really don't feel like it. But the workout that I'm going to be choosing on those days when I need to work out, even if I feel like I don't want to just because I'm being lazy or whatever, I'm not gonna go to some high intensity interval training class and like work myself to death and then be like irritated and mad that I did that. Never drag yourself to a workout. Never make yourself feel like you absolutely have to work out. Reason number 2 is because you love yourself. I see so many girls, women, even guys that are like, I have to work out because I want to attain this, because I want to lose 15 pounds, because I want to get skinnier, whatever. You should work out not because you don't like your body and you want to change it and you're mad at your body and you hate your body and you want thinner legs and you want this and that. You should work out because you love your body and your body composition will change. That shouldn't be the ultimate goal of you wanting to work out, because in the end, what I found when that used to be my goal is I just want to get skinny from doing this workout instead of loving myself right where I'm at. It resulted in me getting mad at working out and me getting mad at myself, because when I wouldn't hit those goals of working out, okay, this person's like getting really mad at me, and I am doing a perfectly normal speed. It resulted in me getting mad at my body because when I wouldn't hit those goals of skinnier legs or whatever, I would just get mad at myself and I would not like myself even more, and then I would set harder goals for myself and I wouldn't reach them. And so when you work out because you love your body and you want to take care of it, you are going to see results beyond what you could ever comprehend when you look at yourself in the mirror before your workout and you say, I am going to work out right now because I absolutely love every single part of my body. Love your body, love yourself, and you will have a great workout because you're not going to be criticizing yourself and being mad at yourself for not working hard enough or not achieving that unrealistic goal. Do it because you really genuinely love your body. Number 3, work out for energy. Now, this is something in our culture that we do not have enough of. We drink way too much coffee, we don't get enough sleep, and we don't exercise enough, resulting in poor energy levels. So a lot of girls I hear say, I am so tired that I don't want to work out. And it's funny because the more you don't work out, the more you're going to be tired. If you just started working out, your sleeping levels would get back on track and have a normal cycle, and you would be able to actually have energy. You will have so much more energy because you're moving around, you're increasing circulation, increasing blood flow. So in order to rebalance that energy, it's a great idea to maybe take an evening workout class. I take my evening workout classes no later than 5:30, and I never work out for more than an hour. So as long as you're waiting like 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed, a workout class in the evening is perfectly fine. You don't want to do it too close to bedtime because then it can be hard for your body to relax. But ultimately, for increased energy, you definitely want to make sure that you're getting a good workout in, because you're going to get more sleep, and then you're going to be able to wake up easier, and then you're going to have more energy throughout the day. Number 4, this is going to sound kind of weird, but number 4 is going to be, and I don't want to hear comments on these are dumb reasons, because if you think they're dumb, you don't have to take my advice or listen to me. But number 4 is confidence. Okay, all right, so before you're like, that's cheesy, that's dumb. When I am in a workout class and it is hard and it is pushing my limits and it is making me want to quit on the spot, I tell myself, and you should tell yourself, I can do this. I can absolutely do one more rep. I can totally do another 30 seconds of this plank. I can do this. And when you tell yourself that, and you do it because you can do it, the body achieves what the mind believes. So if you believe that you can hold that plank for 30 seconds, you can do it. And at the end of your workout, you're gonna be like, heck yeah, I conquered that, I did it. And you're gonna feel so good about yourself. That is literally like especially when I get a really tough workout in, and even if I'm not super like feeling it and I do it, I'm like, I can do anything. It just reminds me that I can do what I put my mind to. And so that's why you should work out, because you will be so surprised at what you can achieve when you just put your mind to it, because you're stronger than you think and that you're more capable than you know. And working out is a great way to figure that out. Sorry guys, I ran out of time because I had to go to spin class, but the last reason that you should work out is because you should really try to develop a habitual pattern in your life. And that probably sounds weird to a lot of people. Let me back out and I'm not hitting anybody. That probably sounds weird to a lot of people, like a habitual pattern. By nature, we are very habitual people, and we like to have routines, and we like to have schedules and programs. And so if you can develop a regular workout routine with a regular schedule of, okay, I have this on this day and this on this day, doing something to get your mind and your body into a habitual state is really, really good for not only your mental health. By nature, you're not gonna wanna exercise if you're always having different schedules and you never know what you're doing. You're just gonna get frustrated because you're not gonna remember when your classes are. It's always gonna be changing. And so if you can know that 6:15 I have Pilates and 9 a.m. I have weight training or something like that, you can have that in your head. You'll be more consistent with your workouts, and you're gonna be a little bit less stressed out in your life. We really underestimate the power of habits. I think that there was something, some research done that says like 80 or 90% of everything that we do is a habit, which is pretty crazy if you think about it, because the more and more good habits you form, the better off you're gonna be. Because if 80 or 90% of everything that we do is formed by a habit, then think about the things in your life that maybe aren't so good for you. Maybe you're not in a consistent workout schedule and you don't like working out. Well, do you have a habit of working out? But start creating a calendar of 3 days a week or something like that, 3 or 4 days a week, and get yourself into a habit, because you're definitely going to want to work out a lot more if you create a habit. I really hope that those tips were helpful for you guys. I'm on my way home right now and I'm gonna go have some dinner. I kind of just want a lot of veggies tonight. Like, people always ask me like about meal plans and diets and things like that, and I do not follow a meal plan. I do not follow a diet. I truly listen to what my body wants. It's just cool because the other day we had creme brulee out for dinner, and I don't eat creme brulee on a regular basis. Obviously, that's not a very healthy food, but to be able to enjoy something every now and again is what life is all about. And so tonight I'm really craving veggies, and so I'm gonna honor that with giving myself veggies. Like, it's as simple as that. And people really do overcomplicate what you should eat. You should just listen to what your body wants to have, and that's gonna be the most rewarding thing that you'll ever do for yourself. Because, you know, sometimes my body is really craving like a juice, like a fresh pressed juice, and that's really truly all that I want. And so I'll go either make a fresh pressed juice or I'll go buy one, and then I feel better. Like, I feel like my body is like, ah, that's what I wanted, thank you. And when you eat things that you don't really want, like, there are times genuinely when I want dessert and I eat it and I'm like, that was so delicious, and you feel like good after eating it. But then there are other times where I'm offered dessert and it just straight up doesn't sound good. Like, none of it appeals to me. I'm like, I'm not really feeling dessert tonight. And I go home and I feel so much better. Like, Bo and I went on a date last night, and we typically, when we go on like nicer dates to like a nicer restaurant, we will have dessert just because we're at the nice restaurant and it's not something that we do like all the time. So we went out last night and we were gonna get dessert, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not like really wanting dessert tonight. Like, if you really want it, I will split. Like, they have these like gluten-free ice cream cookie sandwiches. I was like, I'll split one of those with you. And he was like, nah, I don't really want it. And so we just didn't have it, and like, it was great. I went home feeling great. We had a really healthy, good dinner, and I felt great after dinner. Working out by honoring your body, like I talked about in the 5 reasons to work out, and truly, honestly, eating what honors your body and what makes you feel good is going to be so rewarding for you, because you're not going to feel guilty anymore, and you should never feel guilty when you eat. I get so many people, I think that's one of the most asked or most told things to me through email and messages, like, oh my gosh, Cambria, I feel so guilty about, you know, last night was my friend's birthday and we had cake, and I just feel really guilty because I've been binging the past few nights and I cannot seem to stop. The worst thing that you can do is feel guilty, because guilt doesn't do anything for you other than drag you further and further into the problem. Now, there are some times when guilt can kind of wake you up, And that's what you can use it to do. The guilt that you're experiencing can wake you up to realizing, I am not going to feel guilty about this. If I want to eat something, I'm going to eat it without guilt. And if I don't want to eat something, I'm not going to eat it, but I'm not going to tell myself that I can binge on something else later. One of the things that really helped me when I was getting out of my eating disorder, the point is that when you're binging, your primal instincts are kicking in because you're not nourishing your body correctly. So if you're not nourishing your body correctly, that needs to change. And the reason that I was experiencing urges to binge is because I wasn't eating any healthy fats. I was hardly eating any protein. I was really starving my body. All I wanted to do was be skinny, and so I wasn't eating the correct amount of food. And then I would just get these urges to binge, and I would eat all this junk food, or I would eat way too much of a certain food, and I'd make myself sick. And if you were to just, or if I were to just eat the food that my body wanted in the first place, I would have never had that problem. It's so sad because all I was obsessed with was my appearance and how I wanted my body to look because of working out and because of what I ate. Instead of working out because I loved my body, instead of feeding myself good whole foods because I cared about myself, I didn't even realize it, but I was being very vain in my reasoning for fitness and health. And it's so much deeper than physical appearance. If you truly can know that you were made beautifully in the image of God, you will understand that fitness, health, beauty, clothes, it is all so not even that important. Like, our body we should take care of, we should work out, we should do fitness, but the most important thing that we could ever possibly do for ourselves is become a beautiful person on the inside. And you could work out all you want and you can get, you know, a super perfect whatever body, but if you're not working on your insides and how caring you are and how kind you are and how forgiving you are, that's what's gonna matter, not your physical body appearance, and at the end of the day, not what you ate, you know. And that's why I can have a cookie or can have dessert without feeling guilt anymore, because I realize, like, you know what, I'm beautiful no matter what I look like, and nobody is ever gonna tell me different anymore because I've already been down that road. And that was the most freeing thing in the entire world, because I realized that God loved me no matter what weight that I was at. First of all, my hair just looks great. I just realized how great it looked the whole time we were doing that talk, which is great. Oh my gosh, so crazy. Some people get super bothered by my car talks and they think that my vlogs are really boring, so I apologize if you don't like them, but it's just a time that I have to like really think. Whenever I'm in my car, I'm not really distracted by anything else that's going on. I just know where I'm going and where I'm driving, and so I can just have a clear mind. And so that's why a lot of my thoughts come from when I'm in the car, and that's why I do these car talks, because it's easy for me to just not really think about what I'm saying, but just say what's on my heart. I honestly just want to do that so that I can encourage you or help you, and so, you know, that's the purpose of these videos. I had a really good time at spin class tonight. It's funny because while I was driving there, I didn't really want to go because I just didn't have a ton of energy. Sometimes you just have to work out because you have to work out, and you're not always gonna like want to do it and be excited, and so that's where the habitual thing comes from. But so I just went and I did it, and I took it kind of easy because my hip's been hurting. I need to start doing a lot more stretching, which I'm going to a stretch class tomorrow at 7 a.m. So that's another thing, is switching up your workouts is always nice and it's always good. I'm gonna hop in the shower and go get some food. Not go get some food, go make some food. And I gotta deal with this hair. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning, everyone. I don't know what day it is. I think it's the 4th of September. It's September 4th. So this morning I went to a stretch class pretty early at 7 a.m. and stretched for an hour, which was really good. And then now I'm home, and it's actually a little while later. It's, oh my gosh, it's already 10. I thought it was 9. What? So I went to get a smoothie afterwards, and then I drove home, and I talked to my mom for a little bit, and now, well, I guess that makes sense because I made quinoa. I'm making quinoa pancakes, so I had to make quinoa this morning, and I wanted to show you guys how to make the pancakes, since you guys are always interested in recipes and everything like that. So if you want to make these quinoa pancakes, I will show you the recipe. So you want to start out with 1.5 cups of cooked quinoa, which is in here. Everything's already in here. And then you want to add 2 eggs, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then I put a little bit of salt, just a little bit, and then a little bit of stevia, and I'm gonna drizzle some honey on there, mix it all up, and we're gonna make pancakes out of them. So here's the waffle. We turned it into a waffle since the pancakes didn't really work. But I actually am kind of excited because it smells really good, and even though I'm like, what's going on here? So there is your quinoa waffle.
Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and say hi. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm extremely sick. Not extremely sick, but I'm really sick. It's cold and flu season, and I am very susceptible to it because I talked about it in one of my other videos. Broke my immune system because I had an eating disorder, and most of your immune system is in your gut, and when you have a bad gut, which is what I have from my eating disorder, then your immune system is going to be a lot weaker. But anyway, I have the air purifier going, and I have all of my sickly needs right here. We got tissues with aloe vera because I was using, this is bad, but I was using paper towels to blow my nose, and it was rubbing my lip raw. Okay, sorry if that's gross, but dude, don't use paper towels, okay? Aloe tissues is where it's at. And then we got green tea and a lot of water. I haven't been vlogging. I've been so overwhelmingly busy. My website's coming out this week. Today is the 15th of September, which is when this is being uploaded because I'm sick all day and I'm just working on videos and I have vlog footage to catch up on. That's what's going on with the vlogs, is that I've just been run down. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I love you guys, and I'm sorry that I kind of dropped off the face of the earth with vlogs. I'm doing the best that I can. So I love you, and I'm gonna go drink some more green tea.